Well, good day everybody and welcome to Model Kit Beginner. Today I would like to show you something rather special. I found this on one of the few sites which are actually selling motor car kits here in South Africa, and let's just try to zoom out as much as we can. Here we go. And I found this. This is the Modford Race Team. It comes with 3 different kits. It comes with the modified racer right over here. It comes with the pickup truck right over here. And it comes with a 4-wheel trailer right here at the back. All 3 things are in this box. As you can see, the box looks a bit knocked around, and let's have a look around here. It is a bit knocked around. The reason is I did some research, got some friends involved as well to help me research this, and the kit apparently is from 1974. It's an AMT kit. Now we obviously always wonder, a kit from that vintage, what did they look like? Because the old guys always tell us, well, I'm an old guy, but those who do modeling for a long time say, you guys have it that good. Today's modeling is so easy. In the past, our kits were a lot more difficult. Yes, but were they? Well, let's have a look what came in this particular box. As is tradition, we start with, let's just get my screen a bit brighter here. I can also see not only you. Here we go. We start with, we can go down a bit, here we go. We start with the instruction papers, of which we have 2. One is for the pickup and the trailer, and one is for the Ford early modified kit. You get this Ford also as a single kit from earlier. The trailer I've seen in a combination kit of the Red Arrow, Red Fire, whatever, from 1972. So yeah, these kits obviously were sold singly, and then they were put together in these kind of combinations. Interesting here, there is no color call out or anything like that. The parts aren't all named, which is very nice. What you have to paint them, well, go on the internet and try to find something, research it, or otherwise it's your model, do it the way you want to. Here, just here, very nice at the bottom, our colorful brand new edition shows the entire AMT kit line. We'll send you a copy for only 75 cents. Yeah, those were the days. And then we have also instruction for the race team pickup and trailer, also no color call out, more or less the same kind of idea of instruction sheet. I wouldn't exactly call comprehensive, but it should get the job done. Here we go. The seat is not in there. That is very nice, so you can actually detail it. And these molds are still kicking around to make these kind of bodies. And then here we have even inner and outer panels for the quarter panels of the loading bay of the pickup, and that's it. It even has here this stabilization for the trailer, how that one is built up, and it's all in one picture, so easy, no problem. Yeah. Now, what else was in the kit? Well, we obviously had some decal sheets, and here they are. And if they look rather yellow, no, it's not the lighting, that's what they are. They are very yellow. Probably fall apart, I don't know, but I will try to save them. So once I'm finished with this here, I will hang them up in the window and let the sun do its thing and see if we can get them a bit whiter. Then give them a bit of a clear coat, and then I will try to use them. Right, Then for my next trick, let's have a look at the glass. Well, that was a bit of a problem because the front glass of the pickup unfortunately got broke in the package. In this 46 year of history, obviously this thing has been knocked around somewhere and broke the front windscreen. So I will have to make a plan here, see if I have something in the spare box, or otherwise just work around it. And here I would guess is the rear window. It even comes with some colored backlights. Look at that. Let's have a look at the tires. Now these were the days where vinyl tires were not a thing. As you can see here, tires look like this. They are either hard plastic, there are some who are kind of rubberized, there are steel axles. There are some biggies in here. Let me just give you an idea on selection of kind of tires we have around here. We have this one, for example. They are on a kind of a sprue tree. They are a bit softer, still very hard. You see, they get then glued together with these parts. There's quite a bit of cleaning up to do. And you can, I will find out where these go. Trailer, race car, wherever. Some tires are in one piece, and you certainly can see how they have been glued together, and they will need some cleaning up. So no rubber or vinyl tires apart from these big ones. They're kind of a hard rubber. Not quite sure how you glue them together, with what kind of glue you use. I will find that out as I go. And the others are just normal styrene, and that's it. Then we have chrome. Now remember, this is a kit with three different vehicles. Right, this is the chrome 2 sets of wheels. As you can see, you have this one, which looks very stock, and then obviously this one, which looks rather custom. You have a railing for the bed. You have side pipes over here, air filter. Front part, as you can see, in those days, the headlights were just that, silver headlights. And then here some side ventilation, and the bumpers right over here. Here we have a little bit more wheels, probably for the race car. We have valve covers and other bits and bobs hanging around here on the chrome tree. I must say, yeah, probably needs to be re-chromed. Just wanted to say the chrome actually doesn't look too bad. Well, I have seen chrome which looks more or less like this of more modern kits, and it's not the worst I've seen, but it's also not the best. Then let's have a look at the plastic. And I keep them kind of in the bag so I don't get confused which one is which. You don't want that. Right, this is obviously the race car, as you can see here on the body. Let's just get this out. Right, this is the upper body of the race car. And there might be 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 injector pin marks. Yeah, in those days they didn't care too much about those. So there is obviously some cleaning up to do. I guess you won't see this part, but this part obviously will need to do some cleaning up. On the outside, yeah, some scratches in here. This you can see here it's 1974, guys. You know, it will need some tender loving care. We have some more parts. The seat are multiple parts. Look at this right over here. Huge steering wheel. It's a 44, so they have big steering wheels. The fuel tank right over there. Suspension parts. Center part of the seat. Part of the wheels over here. And I'm looking at these parts the first time like you do right now. Side parts of a 5-window Ford Coupe. And more parts of the underside. Here we have the pipe frame, kind of a racing frame, which you can put together there, and then This will be the build-up for the race car itself. It will be a bugger to keep straight when you build it, so you need to be very careful. More of these parts. There's a gearbox hanging around here at the bottom as well. Two actually. And yeah, gonna keep you honest. And then more parts over here with the engine. Two different radiators, then exhausts and other pipes. It needs cleaning up, but for a 1974 kit, not too shabby, I would say. Let's try it. There we go, let's try and get some focus on this. Oh, I can't. You might see there's some flesh right over there. Not too bad, but you will be kept busy cleaning up. But as I say, nothing which I've seen on kits which have been sold more recently. So yeah, not the absolute catastrophe which some people may want to believe these old kits were. Right, let's just put that to one side, make sure it all stays together. Right, then for my next trick, let's go to the trailer, which you will find right over here. Let's take those pieces out. And there's some more wheels coming out. So I guess if you don't want to use the rubber ones, you have an alternative here. It's just plastic ones. Trailer parts right over here. Look, these are actually hinged together. Right, you see wheel covers right over here, hooks and chains right over there, other bits and bobs, part of the trailer floor, and there you can see it's a tad on the fleshy side, and yeah, quite solid flesh as well. So not just, you know, some micrometer thick. So there is some solid cleaning will have to be done there. Then you have more trailer parts over here. Let's just try and get this separated here. There we go. There's the frame right over here, part of the wheel covers. Here's actually nice steelies right over there, so you can detail them a little bit. That's not bad. And then more steelies right over here, and tires and part of the floor. And that would be, yeah, there are some parts which have come loose, so we must not lose them. So that would be the trailer. Let's put that to one side as well. And last but not least, let's have a look at the truck, the Chevy truck which came with it. It's right over here. Yeah. Doesn't want to come out. Here we go. Let's first get that out. That should loosen up things a bit. There we go. Everything's out. Lots of loose parts right over here, like the steering wheel right over here. Looks very original. Like it. Oh, not bad. Right, and we have engine half right over here. Actually a gearbox half. We have, I don't know what, over here. Okay, let's get you a bit closer. We have the bench. Not badly detailed, not at all. We have the pan right over here with side panels. That gives you an opportunity to get in there and detail it up a bit. Structure on the carpet, but then obviously also quite a huge ejector pin marks. Why they didn't put them at the bottom, who knows? Who knows? Then we have here the other half of the gearbox. We have the air cleaner right over here. We have this vent which looks a bit misformed. We have the oil pan and other parts right over here, valve covers over there. Here we have the hood or bonnet. Here we have more air cleaners. There seems to be a couple of options over here. There's a custom and a stock option. I must say, this looks very nice as a dashboard. Not at all too shabby night. Obviously no dashboard decals with this. This just wasn't done in those days. Part of the suspension over here. Maybe a box of sorts. Here we go. Then let's have a look here. Here we have the exhaust. Parts of the suspension, which is in a single part. You know, nowadays we see these leaf springs, you know, where you actually can see the leaves on the side. Here it's just a solid piece of plastic. There's a couple of steps on top. Things were a lot simpler in the old days, weren't they? Same with the brake drums, detailing on the brake drums, not quite the standard of kits we expect from today. But hey, there's enough to actually get you going, and as you can see, ejector pin marks on this side of the brake drums and not at the back. What they were thinking in those days, I don't know. That's how it was. There's another, let's just get this loose, there's another bumper right over here. If you want to have a colored bumper and not a chrome one. There is the backlit, that's actually not too bad. Nicely Ford detailed there as well. Don't know if you can see that, hope you can. And then the inner and outer panels, and another steering wheel, more for the custom side of things, I would assume. And then last but not least, and also there's lots of flash over here. There's actually not too much on the parts itself, and it is very nicely detailed. The gaps may be a bit huge, but here's the tank filler, but not too bad. I mean, yeah, it's on the frame that obviously needs some major cleaning up right over here. But otherwise, not too bad at all. No. I've seen a lot worse. I really have. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is the 1974 Mod Ford from ATM. And to be quite honest, this is the first kit, I think it is the first, or maybe the second, I have ever had the pleasure of entering into Scalemates, because it wasn't there. Other one I did also was some old kit. But yeah, that's very nice. And obviously you think, oh, this is collector's item. No, it's not really. It's not really. I saw them online for between $100 and $150, complete as this one is. And yeah, it's not really. So I will build it. That's what I do with my kits. Goes into the stash to be built. And obviously try to rescue the decals as well. See how that works out. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed it with me to go down. And for some of you, it might even be go down memory lane. Go down into the past, see some of the older kits. This one from 1974 from AMT, the Mod Ford Race Team kit. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. And greetings from Cape Town. Cheers.